morning, y'all. It's Kay, the owner of City Edge Mobile Detailing. It's a beautiful weekend. This weekend we're gonna be tackling 3 vehicles over there. We got a Chevy Suburban. Right here we got a Super Duty Ford, and then we got another Ford back there. Come on, y'all. This baby right here, we tackled, I want to say about 2 weekends ago. You know, they just needed a little touch up or whatever like that, you know, from the pollen and everything. I got my guy Justin over there. He's good at what he does. He's getting started on the Suburban for me. But right here, this is gonna be our next one. So zoom in a little bit. See what we got. It ain't that bad, you know. It's got a little bit of dust here and there or whatever. Just a little something. I'm gonna bring it up front. Yeah, this is just little stuff they can get taken care of. Let's get a front shot. Let's see what the front looking like, y'all. Alright, so as you can see, come a little closer right quick. As you see, you know, we got some bugs here and there or whatever, but this is gonna be taken care of. You can see all of it right there. So what we're gonna do, you know, when we get ready to wash it, we're gonna make sure we get that scrubbed out real good. Get a nice front shot of the front of the vehicle. Check this out over here though. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. Let's see what this looking like on the inside. Same as the other truck. You know, it's a little dust here and there or whatever, but it ain't nothing but a thing. Let's get a front shot of what this looking like. Still the same thing. Still got some bugs and, you know, little flies and stuff, but we're gonna get that scrubbed up real good, washed up real nice. You know, gonna get these vehicles showroom ready. I'll be back later, y'all. Right here, y'all, I'm just sitting here doing some interior work. Me and Justin really getting to the grind, wiping everything down. You know, it's been a hot day, but we still got it done.
Hey.
What's up?
So I see that you're wiping stuff down in a car.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this.
So basically what I'm doing, I'm using some interior cleaner, you know, just giving a little quick interior wipe down. I want y'all to know that, like I said, we've been coming to them for at least 2 weekends now, almost 2-3 weekends now, and they literally was like, hey, we want y'all out here all the time. So, you know, it feels pretty good to do 3 details in one day before noon. We might get finished by noon. We still got some things to do. But yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to have some regular customers here. You know, only been in business for 2 months, but hey, that's all that matters, yo. At the end of the day, y'all seeing what we out here doing. We getting the weekend grind in. Me and my boy Justin, good dude. Y'all gonna see more of him tagging along with me on these details. Like I said, I'm the owner, but I still gotta put the effort and work in too. So I appreciate y'all. What's up? You back over here again?
I am back over here again.
Y'all, like I said, I'm just doing a little wipe down. We finna get started on the vacuum. We finished with that Chevy Suburban right there.
Okay, over there.
Washing that.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Question? Right,
yes, it's a
me?
Q&A. So my first question for you that I have for right now is, what made you want to start detailing?
Well,
and how long have you been in the business for?
Well, let's start with what made me start. So back in 2019, you know, I was only, what, 20 at the time or whatever. No, not 20. I was like 22, 20, 21-ish. 21, 22-ish.
Not you don't know your age.
But yeah, you know, I was sitting in a room one day. I was like, I want to start a car wash business. And then next thing I know, y'all, I started doing it. Back then, you know, I ain't know all about running the business. I was just starting with detailing. My first detailing job was in 2018 at a Chevy dealership with classic Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, the whole 9 dealership, you know, and I didn't know nothing about detailing, and I just got a passion for it from there. And then a year later, I was like, I want to start a car wash business, and I went from there. You know, I was young, I was still learning, had a vacuum, pressure washer, everything sitting in the car. You know, had to, you know, transport, get the supply stuff out the car back and forth. But I did it though, and I did that from 2019 to like 2021 ish. I was like, I want to, you know, I want to know what it feels like to have like a little team or whatever. And, you know, I tried the whole thing, but I always say, yes, it's good to have a team, but at the end of the day, you could be just as successful by yourself. You know, like I said, I've been in the game for 7 years, y'all.
Okay.
And it's been a blessing. It's been fun. I'm older now, so I ain't young like I used to be, but I still do what I gotta do. My last job, I was working at a car dealership as a team lead in the detailing department, so you know it was fun. You know, having a team underneath you and whatever. But that right there just inspired me to come back, make a little comeback in the game.
A little comeback.
See if I still got it. I'm still a little rusty, but
a relaunch.
At the end of the day, yeah, a little relaunch for me. You know. Like I said, there's some big things and big plans coming up for CDS Detailing. Maybe revamp the whole name. Got a new logo coming out soon.
Clock
so
it.
just, hey, y'all stay tuned.
Hold on. Y'all don't go too far. I'm very much following you. I have a question. Q&A time. Okay, so do you prefer interior or exterior detailing, and tell me why?
I love exterior. The reason why I love exterior is because it's literally, you know, you still get that same effect with the interior, but exterior is a full transformation. That, you know, basically to see a car go from dirt, grime, dust to literally showroom ready, clear cut, it's like water. It's a water effect on the outside of a car. Shining bright like a diamond type thing.
Shining bright like a diamond?
I love it.
Okay.
That's why I love exterior.
Now I got another question for you.
You got another question?
I do.
You can ask me questions on one.
And is?
What's up?
Okay, so my next question that I have for you is, what type of vehicles do you love working on the most?
You mean like size or make model?
I would say
the size?
No, not the size, because that's too easy. A make and model.
A make and model
Yeah.
I have to work on?
It gives you something to think about.
It
Go ahead.
does. Let's see. Ooh, I love the BMWs and I love the Ford Mustangs. Like my last time doing those back in February, my last job, they were, because they're easier to clean, okay? You don't have a lot to work with. You know, a lot of times when they come straight off the lot, even most of the full details we had got were smaller vehicles. They were just a little vacuum, little wipe down. That's it.
But you don't like a challenge? You don't like the bigger ones?
Okay, I got
Because they challenge you?
A real challenge?
Mm-hmm.
I detailed a Ford Raptor. Huge. That's a challenge.
How many rows?
How many rows? It was a 2-row, but it was huge, like literally huge.
Huge.
Big thing. Yeah, you had to
big body.
Get some leverage. You know, had to get up there like that. You know, had a little bounce to it. You know?
It was a big body.
Okay, yes, and then another like pickup trucks, but like I said, a big one with the thing on the front end or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's one of those you had to kind of.
You gotta lever up on it too.
Jump on it. You gotta jump on that thing. You know.
Okay.
Don't let it go nowhere.
So until next time.
Until next time. We're back at the Chevy Suburban, so I'm about to show you how it looks after we did the interior. All right, so you know, this is the front. You know, like I said, we did. You know, did we have to do a lot of stuff is, you know, already in here. You know, little, you know, it's like little wear and tear, but that ain't nothing. Yep. Like that, we did a vacuum, we did a wipe down. My guy Justin, you know, he did like a little, you know, went there behind me that we had to do, but at the end of the day, we're working like a team. That's all that matters.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yep. So you see how it's shining now? It's gonna be shining different. So what we're gonna do, that one right there, but right behind you, I'm finna go ahead and hit it with the vacuum. And the red one, Justin's already starting on the interior. Gonna do the vacuum on that. That's gonna be the first one we wash. But
Bow.
so then, y'all, you
Until
never know,
then.
she might come up with some more questions. I got prepared though.
And
All
do. Oops, I got you again.
So, yeah, what's up?
All right, so Q&A time with me. Can you walk me through a standard detailing process?
Standard detailing process?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so basically the standard detailing process, it don't matter if you're starting inside or outside, baby. You gotta get it clean anyway. So what I usually like to do, I like to go ahead and do the wipe down first, you know, get all the dust, dirt, whatever. It's in you know, the vents, the cup holders, the side door panels up here and everything. You know, if there's leather seats, of course you get your leather cleaner, wipe the seats down. If the seat's like this, you don't spray nothing on it. You want to get all this right here, the panels and everything, and then vacuum. I like to vacuum after that way there, because if you vacuum before and wipe down, you're gonna have to vacuum again. So I like to wipe down first, vacuum, hit the windows. We done with the inside, we're ready for the outside. You know, go ahead and spray the car down or whatever. Start with your tires and your rims, get them soaked up real good. Take your wheel brushes, get inside, rinse them off. Get your foam cannon or whatever, soak that baby up, scrub it, wash it all the way around. For bugs and stuff, you get like a little sponge, some bug cleaner, some bug remover or whatever. Scrub it up real good, and as well as you're washing the truck, you go over that too. You don't want to do too much on the metal on the outside of the car, but that's okay. And then after that, the car wash, dry, hit it with some tire shine, make sure the door jambs are dry and good, make sure the tires and rims good. That's the standard detailing process.
Period.
That's it.
Okay, clock it.